Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Oaklawn Park here on Sunday. It's the 9th of February 2020. Gonna look at the 8th race from Oaklawn, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and join me this upcoming Saturday for my Risen Star preview video from the fairgrounds. I almost said Oaklawn, but it's the fairgrounds. And also join me this upcoming Saturday for my General George Barbara Fitchie preview video from Laurel. Excellent racing. They were also looking over the stakes noms and the condition books. It looks like it's going to be a good card at Laurel, so join me for that preview. But let's get to the 8th race from Oaklawn, which could be a stakes race, basically listed stakes. The 8th race, it's the allowance optional claimer purse, $89,000. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards, which never won $13.50 3 times. The main claim starter or state bred, which never won $35,000 or less since June the 9th. Blah 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 blah. Optional claiming price of $80,000. We have a field of 11 horses going to the post. The distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/16 on the main track. 1,700 meters, 1 mile 1/16 main track. Top selection in this very wide open race, I'm going to go with the number 8 horse, Lenstar. We'll go 8-9-3-2 in the superfecta. 8-9-3-2 super. Top selection 8 horse, Lenstar. The 6-year-old gelding by Shackelford. Nick Zito trains. Channing Hill gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 29th of October at Parks. 7 furlongs and optional 50, and the horse won by 3/4 length. Had the class relief from the previous race. He stalked, he got the lead, and then he took off clear. An 86 buyer. That was a very good run. Prior to that, he didn't run half bad, but he was just facing tougher horses in optional 80 at Saratoga Mile. 7 furlongs, August 15th. Finished 5th by 9.5 lengths. We were with them early on, but then he just kind of hit the wall late. He got outclassed, but I've seen worse races. And then at Belmont, a mile 16th and optional 100, he finished 4th by 4 1/4 lengths. Again, a very tough competition he was facing. He stalked he set the pace most of the race up until the stretch, and then he just kind of hit the wall late. He ran here quite a few times last year. He ran 3 starts here and actually 2 victories at this meeting last year, but his only loss came in the Oaklawn Mile against stakes quality horses. The miles trip, he finished 7th by 9 3/4 lengths there. He set the pace, but then he completely hit the wall. It just wasn't his day to win. But before that, he won an allowance race for 85,000 last March, going the mile 16 trip by half length on the front and all throughout. Very good victory. And then the 27th of January here at Oaklawn last year, a mile allowance race, 78,000. He won by 1/2 with Channing Hill up for both victories. This horse took off clear, and again, a very nice victory, earning himself an 87-88 buyer. He likes running here. He's been training very well over the circuit. 10-1, I'm going to give him a shot. The 9 horse Plainsman also has a strong chance. 5-year-old horse by Flatter. David Cohen's on this one for Shug McGahee's son. I don't know if it's J.R. McGahee or is it Junior McGahee. It has it listed as J.R., so maybe it is. But, he's making is going to be probably his 3rd or 4th horse running for the Junior McGahee. But Shug McGahee used to train this one most recently. The horse ran the 25th of October here in New York at Belmont, a mile 16th and optional 100. He finished 3rd by 5 lengths there, and he just kind of stalked and never quickened up. That was a very weird run. He should have improved there, because prior to that, he ran the Kelso Handicap, the mile trip at Belmont, and he finished 5th by 5 1/4 lengths, and again, was very wide that day, and he just couldn't quicken up there again. But he ran a decent 2nd place finish before that, Saratoga going 7/8 behind uncontested. Not a bad race at all. And then before that, he beat, Gronkowski and title ready in the Discovery Handicap of 2018 at Aqueduct, winning by 1 3/4 lengths, 95 buyer. That was a very good run. His races in the fall of 2018 were great run races. In 2019 and 3 offerings, he didn't show a lot. If he could show that 2018 form, he wins this race by a mile. At 4-1 on the multi-race, been training very well at Gulfstream and here at Oaklawn. I'm going to give him a shot that he'll finally come back to his winning ways. So we'll use him on the multi-race. And also, at a bit of a price, the 3 horse CZ Rocket, the 6-year-old horse by Cities, but it wouldn't surprise me with a good poster if he goes wire to wire. Calvin Burrell's on this one. He ran a disappointing race in the Tenacious Stakes at the fairgrounds a few weeks ago, but before that, he had a very nice place in optional 150 at Churchill, mile 16, finishing 2nd. He just got caught the wire, but he ran a terrific race, a 104 buyer, and then 3 back in the ACAC. He ran, I thought, a decent 4th place finish there in the ACAC on the 1-turn mile. Another horse, he's been training well at the fairgrounds. It wouldn't surprise me at 10-1 if he gets peas fed. Drawn well. We'll definitely use him on the multis. But to recap my selection for the 8th from Oaklawn, let's take the number 8 horse, Lenstar, as a top selection. We'll go 8-9-3-2 in the superfecta, 8-9-3 in the multi-race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.